It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Yep, welcome back. You're still live with Expresso, and time to get into a little bit of fun and gaming. Movies, it's all crossing over at the moment, so I think an opportunity for us to get into one of the most exciting video game series of all time, Uncharted, yes, in lieu of the movie coming out, and now they've remastered it for the new PS5 and bundled it for players who may have missed out on one of the greatest video game series of all time. Is it indeed true that it is the greatest movie of all time, or greatest game series of all time? I don't know, I keep saying that.
It's one of the greatest adventure games of all time. That's what I would say. If you love Indiana Jones...
For sure.
This is Indiana Jones for the new generation. It's really exciting. And if you missed out on the previous ones, you are going to thoroughly enjoy this. So it's a bundle of two games. Both games came out on PlayStation 4, and they've remastered them so they're better graphics. Even on PlayStation 4, it's a little bit better. And so we're going to sneak up on this guy. We don't have a weapon.
Just tap him on the other shoulder. Oh,
no,
wow,
no, we're gonna sort him out.
I thought you were gonna do one of these. And then he's gonna go, huh? What?
That's James Bond, 1950s. So it's this really puzzle action adventure game. And there's two in this series, in this particular bundle. So there's Uncharted 4, which is called The Thief's End. Okay. Incredible game. Like I thoroughly loved it. Again, for those of you who are watching the movie or hearing about Uncharted as a movie, this game series has been going around for like 10 years now. Please, we've been playing this game.
But it's great. It's great to have a renewed interest in it. The collection of games, why do they do that? What would be the rationale for releasing things as a collection?
You know, it's an older game in the sense that the games came out 2017 and 2018, as far as I can remember, with Thief's End. And because of that, people kind of missed out on it. We're in a new generation. We've got a PlayStation 5. A lot of people want to experience those really big blockbuster action scenes all over again. And you can now with two different modes. So there's fidelity mode, which is what we're playing now, which is using the ray tracing of the new console. See the light effects that we're seeing right now.
It's kind of like being inside a little mini live-action movie. It's brilliant. Yeah.
We're just trying to solve this puzzle. Sorry, I thought this section was going to get a little bit more intense for us, but it really is. Then obviously this is Lost Legacy. You don't really play Nathan Drake, the famous one. Yeah. Nathan Drake is what you're seeing on TV. He is the actual like big hero from Uncharted.
Okay.
We'll see if we can get... Do we have to climb down here? This is very scary. So huge graphic boost. And for those of you who never got to play Uncharted, we're going to climb up.
That being said, anything new in there that's going to kind of give the older fans something to buzz about in the new console?
I think it's the graphics. If you want to be able to play this at like really high fidelity, 30 frames a second, 4K, now's the time to get it at its best. And Uncharted's not going away anytime soon. There's a really nice end to A Thief's End, which makes me think that there's going to be...
They're setting up for
setting up for another trilogy, which I think you should really get involved in. But look, we're in India right now, and I would never. Could you? Is this a good idea to jump on?
No, that sign looks like it is about to fall off the building. But you rock and roll, man.
Let's see if we can get on.
Parkour.
Can you do any form of parkour?
Parkour.
I think Ryle could, but Ryle looks like he's an accountant today, so I don't know. If that's something you could do.
No. Yeah.
I think I have to. Oh, this is terrible. But yeah, and look at these electric lines. This is a disaster waiting to happen. Yeah. Anyway, so Uncharted is a very exciting series, and for those of you who've missed out, this is a must-get.
Okay.
Making sure that you get to experience all of them. And I know a lot of people go like, it's not for me. It's not my kind of game. Just give it a go. If you like action adventure games and the fun, if you like Indiana Jones, James Bond, the fun, like quirkiness. The writing is supposed to be a little bit campy and fun, you know. It's not supposed to be
you want a bit of it needs to be kind of larger than life. I get that. That's awesome.
Oh no, I don't know if I can climb over here. This is very precarious. But I feel like there we go. And then my friend is just waiting there. She's actually a South African character in the series. Her name is Claire. So we're playing in Lost Legacy. You play some of the villains from from the Uncharted, and now you get to experience their story and their side of the take, which is very cool. And I know the movie's coming out very soon. Is it coming out this week?
Yeah, it launches tomorrow, I think.
So
Friday, yeah.
if you want to get into this series, this is a great way to just, you know, before you go see it with your friends, play a couple of hours. They are relatively short. I would say about 20 hours for a campaign.
Okay.
Yeah. And, no.
Oh, that didn't work out so well.
Okay, so Nadine.
Just brush it off, buddy. Brush it off. It's just a niggle. I love it. I mean, the graphics look absolutely amazing. I love the idea of getting into a proper adventure.
Look, if you love action games, this is it. This is definitive for me. There are a lot of like story. Look, I'm not spoiling it for a lot of people because a lot of people have already played it. But they're really cool story beats and twists at the end. We've got to get to over here. And like the movie, I hope takes that into account. But to experience that for the first time, and if you haven't, don't tell your friends. Don't ask your friends about what's going on. Make sure that you are working out on your own. Now we've got to work together as a team.
A little bit of a spoiler alert, but absolutely love it. Looks good. The characters look fantastic. And an opportunity, as Grant says, to get yourself really excited about the impending film release. Uncharted, a brand new bundle, an opportunity to see 2 iterations of the game from a previous version of the console ramped up for the PS5, and all the graphics and the new power of that engine in all its glory. Are you doing that again, dude?
I know what to do now. Solve the puzzle.
Okay, well done.
Puzzle games.
Show me. As we close out, you too can be testing your dexterity and your mental might with a beautiful little Uncharted collection. Nice, guy. How are you going to do it? Oh.
Hey, I'll look, you know, clock it with my friends later. Don't worry. I knew what I was. I can't show you on TV. It's a spoiler.